Hi, my name is Stephen, and today I'm going to show you what can we do with Windows Server 2019 administration on Active Directory, and what is Active Directory, and what can we do with Active Directory, and how to create a user, and how to delete a user, and how to recover the deleted user, and and how to create a group, and how to delete the group, and how to reset the password as well for the user. I'm going to show you one by one. And so this is something I'm doing on a virtual machine, which I've installed using the Oracle Virtual Machine Box, and I've installed the Windows Server 2019 on this Oracle Virtual Machine Box, and there you could see a client one, which is my Windows 10. At this point, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to just show you the Windows Server 2019, which I renamed as domain controller. So this is something. All right. So what is Active Directory? What is Active Directory? It's from what I've learned, it's something a directory service available with Windows Server platforms. It stores the information centrally and allows users to have a single user account. It's also called the domain user account for the network. It's something which manages centrally. It's easy to manage a 5 to 10 users in an organization, but what we have, 500 users or 2,000 users, we wouldn't be able to manage it, um, signing in. So we need to manage it centrally, and that is why we use this Active Directory. This Windows Server. This Active Directory is on top of this Windows Server 2019, and Windows Server 2019, which is provided by Microsoft. This operating system is provided by this Microsoft, which is free. I've downloaded this for 180 days, but just for my purpose to learn, and I'm gonna show you now how to create a new user now. So so I have I have turned on this machine, which is my server, and this is my server 2019 on a virtual machine box. So I'm gonna click on server manager and go to now I'm gonna go to the Active Directory users and computers. So Active Directory users and computer. So this is where we use to manage the users and delete the users and reset the password and the groups and group policies and all the stuff. So you could find there are some I enable this advanced features. Maybe you should be able to see a lot of folders. Let me disable that one. So you could see these are some defaults. This I have you know I've created one. So there are some built-in folders when you create a domain. This, by the way, this is my domain. You could have something, even whatever your it might be. You could have it, um, your name.com or .org or .net or whatever you need. I've used my domain.com, and so the reason I enables advanced features is something is very useful. Let me show that. So this is something when we enable this advanced features. So so now how to create a new user. So to create a new user, there are multiple ways I'm going to show you. So we need to click on this mydomain.com. You see that my domain. So this is my domain name. I'm clicking on that and have to right click on the mouse and look for new and look for user, and we need to add help desk. Um, I'm gonna keep it as name. Let's say this username is Harish, and I'm gonna use Harish at mydomain.com, and the password would be um, password at 123, password at 123. All right, I'm gonna keep it as never expiring. I'm gonna hit finish. So this user, it's since we don't have many users in here, but I have but this is something created newly and it should be showing up. But if we have a bunch of users, there is we need to find out, right? And let's see that. So at this point, this is a way of creating a new user. So there is another way to create a new user. We need to click on this thing, this space, and hit on right click on the mouse and hit new and find this user, and we would find the same box popping up, and we can create, and you could create a new user using this icon on the top thing, create a new user. And we need to select the container. So I'm gonna select this container, all right, and click on this and hit the new user. All right. Um, Now at this point I've created a user. I'm gonna find this user. All right. Uh, Let me find out Harish. So whenever we try to seek, search for the user, always look for the entire directory and not by domain or folders. And that is the smart way to find out. Sometimes you could miss him. So this user we found out Harish, and I'm gonna I'm gonna you know double click on it. This one I'm gonna find out which member he's from. He is the member of domain mydomain.com. This is my domain. I've added him to this domain, right? All right then. So I'm gonna so so I've told you how to create a user and how to find out the user using the search feature. So now this user would like to reset a password. So what we need to do, um, so let's go to my domain and hit find. And Harish calls me and says I need to reset my password. So I need to find him, right? Okay, let me find out first. And Harish. So hit enter and I find him right there. So I need to right click on this thing. Once I selected, I could see an option to reset the password. So I'm going to reset the password. Initially, I set it up as password at 123. Now I'm just going to add 4. This is just going to be password at 1234. Password at 1234. All right. So now the password has been changed. This is how we reset the password for the users. So, so what happens when we delete this user, right? So when we delete this user by mistake, so there is an option to recover this. But um, at, okay, so let me delete this one and let me show that. I'm deleting this one. I'm going to the Windows. I'm looking for administrative center. By the way, we could also find out using these tools and Windows Active. So I'm just using this one, and I found Active Administrative Center. So I'm in the Active Directory Administrative Center. Um, and I click on my domain. You should be able to see this enable recycle bin. Um, for me, it's grayed out. Excuse me. For me, it's grayed out, but it shows in the um, enable recycle bin, which it should be showing like this. For me, it's enabled, so this is and when we enable the recycle bin, I could see this deleted objects right away. So when you click on deleted objects, you could find in here Harish, which I deleted now, and I'm gonna restore this person, and I'm gonna find him there. All right. Okay. Active Directory users and computers. So at this point, I'm having a hard time to find him. So let's find out whether it's been restored now, Harish. So always I told you I'm gonna search with the entire directory to avoid the. Yeah, now I'm able to find him. So let's delete this person and let me try to find him once we delete it. are we able to find them out? All right, we don't find them, right? So we need to go to the Active Directory Administrator Center and deleted objects and restore the user. Um, all right. So I restored at this point. This is how we create a new user and how we delete the user and how to reset a password for the user. So now to create a group, this is something the same thing. So new I mean, at this point I'm not going to create a group. It's something like an organizational unit, um, like HR, an IT team, HR team. So I'm gonna keep it as IT team. So this is the container ID. So I'm gonna add Harish. Okay, and let's find this guy, Harish. Add to a group, IT. Or maybe I'm searching in a wrong time. Let me clear this all. So there is a way to add this user. Um, let's find out. So I'm gonna find out where he is and should be able to add IT team. Okay. No, I was trying to find out. Okay, let me add a new user. New user. Uh, Harish one. All right, Harish one. Hit next. Password. Add 123. Oh, that there was a easy way. I'm gonna show you. So when we add this user, we could find out this user. I'm gonna drag this person, from here to the IT team. All right. So now I added this person to the organization unit. Now he's a member of, and I could see I'm the member of. I added this user finally. All right. So so I so in this video I will show you how to create what is Active Directory and how to create a user and how to delete the user and how to recover the how to create group and delete and how to reset the password for the user. All right. Thank you so much.